So, Mr. Dairyman here to give you 8th graders a quick update refresher on how to calculate temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius or Celsius to Fahrenheit. Your PSSA test will have a question on this, and we want you to do well, so we're going to give you a quick refresher. First thing I'm going to do is write the formula, as we always should do. We got to know this formula before heading into the problem. Here we go. We know that C equals 5 over 9 times the quantity F minus 32. The key would be remembering that formula. Basically, all you got to remember is a fraction here of 5 over 9, and if you can remember the F minus 32, everything else will take care of itself. Let's propose here that a question is asking us to calculate a Celsius temperature to a Fahrenheit temperature. Let's pretend here that on the question, they give us a Celsius temperature of 40 degrees, and they want to know what the Fahrenheit temperature is. Okay, so that would be what we're trying to figure out. How many degrees Fahrenheit is 40 degrees Celsius? So I'm going to switch colors here now and lay this out for you. Let's go with black. First thing we have to do is substitute our 40 into our formula. Take what the problem gives you. So plug in your 40 as the C. So let's rewrite that now as 40 degrees equals 5 over 9 times the quantity F minus 32. Okay, next step here. What we got to do is get rid of this nasty fraction. Okay? And in math, to do that, we want to actually multiply times a reciprocal. So our reciprocal of 5/9 is 9 over 5. Okay, so let's do that down here. 5 over 9 times 9 over 5. And that's basically going to cancel out and become 1. And we don't even have to write the 1 there. And on the other side, we want to multiply 9 over 5 times 40. And 40 as a whole number would be set over 1 once you get into multiplying fractions. So at this point, we're going to simplify before we multiply. I know that there's 1 5 and 5. I know that there are 8 5s and 40. I'm going to change that to an 8. And now we're left with 9 times 8 over 1. Let's drop that down. 9 times 8 equals 72. Rewriting the rest of what's left in our algebra problem, we now have 72 equals F minus 32. It gets a little easier from here, algebraically now, to get rid of, or to isolate that F, we would add 32 to both sides, washing that out. And here, even Mr. Dairyman can do that math. I think that's a 4. That's a 10. 104 equals Fahrenheit when Celsius was 40. So our answer here, I can get rid of that question mark now and write in our answer of 104. Done. Celsius equals 40, Fahrenheit equals 104 using that formula. Moving down the line, let's write that formula back up and do it in another way. Celsius equals 5 over 9 times the quantity F minus 32. This time, our question's going to say, hey, we know the F, you solve for the C. So let's pretend that the question gives us a Fahrenheit temperature off the top of my head. Let's just pretend it's a hot 90 degrees. And the question wants to know, what is that in Celsius? Okay? So now, instead of solving for the C, we're actually going to, instead of solving for the F, we're going to solve for the C. So we're going to plug in the 90 because F does equal 90. Let's rewrite that down here a little easier. C equals 5 over 9 times the quantity, 90 minus 32. So the first thing we want to do here is what's in parentheses. Okay, I think that is a rule that you're taught. Do what's in parentheses first, which is a simple subtraction problem of 8 and 5. That would equal 58. So we're going to drag that down here into our problem, rewriting everything. We still have work to do. So basically we have 5 over 9 times 58. And again, that's just a simple multiplication of fractions. 5 over 9, and we set 58 over 1. Is there anything we can simplify here? I don't see anything here, and I don't see anything there as far as simplifying, so we just have to do this in a longhand. So let's do 58 times 5, 290. And we're going to set that over 9 because 9 times 1 was written down here. And I don't have a calculator, so I'll do that longhand. 9 times 3 is 27. Bring it down. It looks like 33.3 repeating. So there we go. 90 degrees Celsius is 33.3 repeating degrees.